My name's Melissa. I am in my fifth year at UBC. I'm hoping to become a teacher. I'm majoring in English and history right now. I don't know if I've figured out 100% that I want to be a teacher yet, but I'm working towards it. So I wanted to be a vet for years and years and years, and then I started looking at the requirements for the program, and then I took grade 12 math, and that was the end of that dream. Yeah, I found that my teachers in high school were really awesome. Well, most of them, especially a couple of my grade 12 teachers in particular were awesome. They really actually cared about the students' learning, and they made a huge difference in my life and in a few other people's lives that I was friends with. So it just, yeah, really inspired me. I really liked actually being able to teach someone something and having them learn something that they didn't know before, and I found that really rewarding. I actually didn't like school very much in elementary school. I mean, I liked it enough that I went, but if I had been able to pull off a sick day, I would have. I was really good at English, and I was really good at history, so it's fitting that I'm majoring now in history and English. I think the only subject I was really terrible at was PE. I got straight A's except for PE and that 1 year of math. But yeah, hated PE. Soccer was the worst, because the ball's supposed to be on the floor, but somehow it would get up to my face. I like meeting new people. In university, I've met a lot more different people with a lot more interests, and I mean, when you meet different people with different interests, you kind of expand your own, so that's awesome. I've actually been to 3 different academic advisors, but no one actually thought to tell me about the prerequisites that I have to do before I can even apply to Teachers College. So I'm now stuck with taking 6 geography credits and 6 extra Canadian history credits that I didn't actually know about. From the start of university until by the time I graduate from Teachers College will be about 7 years. And I was planning on it being 5. Just when you think you have it figured out. I'm basically like a high school TA. I mark quizzes, I answer questions if they have any. I occasionally actually get to teach a lesson, which is pretty cool. Last year I taught a lesson with a PowerPoint slide. It was about 10 minutes long. It took me like a good 2 hours to get all psyched and prepare for it, but I actually got to teach a lesson on the Medici family from Renaissance Italy. So that was really cool. This grade 9 comes up to me, and he's a cheeky little kid. Even when I first started volunteering, he was always first thing he asked me was, "Will you add me to Facebook?" No, I will not. Go back to your desk and do your work. And he's cute, but he's kind of go back and do your work. And he comes up to me and seriously, he looks me up and down, checking me out, as if he's checking me out. And he looks up at me, he's like, "Your legs are really pretty." And I'm just like, "You cheeky little kid." I'm like, "Thank you. Go back and do your project now." I think patience is the most important quality that a teacher can have, just because I've been told that patience is the most important, and I've also experienced it just because you have these kids who are testing not only the boundaries of what they're learning, but testing their own personal boundaries. So the most important thing that you can have, especially while you're teaching high school, is patience. When people mention the North American high school system kind of falling behind in the world, I can see it in some ways. You are encouraged to do your own research and learn your own thing and pursue your own interests. Whereas I feel in other countries there's more of a program for learning. You're set to learn these objectives. That's what you're going to learn. You're going to learn them really, really well, but that's all you're going to learn. As far as falling behind in North America, maybe we are as far as strict, rote learning is concerned, but I think we make up for it in other ways that encourage our students to learn for themselves as well. With our education system, I think one of the huge improvements that needs to be made is, in every teacher's strike in the past few years, they've always talked about classroom sizes. My sponsor teacher last year had to add 2 desks to his classroom because he couldn't fit everyone. And so classrooms have grown from about 20, 22 kids to over 30. For me, I don't know that I would be willing to locate outside of the Lower Mainland. I have my entire family and all my friends here, so I've never really been outside of the Lower Mainland, but I think it's a really great place to live, so I want to travel and I want to experience new places, but I always see myself coming back to Vancouver.